Guys, please look at your audio and video settings. Verify your audio. Please check your audio and video. Is everything okay? Yes. Other day, I was talking about multiplicity in Hibernate, association mapping in Hibernate. Everyone remember that? Yes. So simple point is, actually I'm suffering with throat pain here. I got some infection in the throat. That's why I cannot speak bit louder. Screen is not fully visible. Check your mobile settings, Sheikh Aziz. Yeah, that's why I couldn't take classes from last 3 days. I hope you'll cooperate with me. Now also I'm suffering with the same pain, but I will manage. Yeah. If two TB tables are in relationship, okay, the relevant entity classes should be kept in what relationship? The relevant entity classes should be kept in what relationship? By mapping them through association mapping. Right. First we understood importance of keeping tables in relationship. If we try to store multiple entities information in a single table, we have two problems: data redundancy problem and data maintenance problem. Yes, guys. Problem is what? One user is having multiple phone numbers. If you take user details and phone number details in a single table, here data duplication is coming. What is the solution for that problem? Take them in two different tables: table 1, table 2. Table 1 is having user details, table 2 is having phone number details. Okay, right now they are not in relationship. So data redundancy problem is solved, but navigation problems will come. Navigation problem will not come. Are you getting my point? So why there is no foreign key here? What is solution to? So take two tables, keep them in relationship, but you have added foreign key column in the parent table. When you take foreign key column in parent table, again data redundancy problem is coming. What is coming, guys? Data redundancy problem is coming. Are you understanding my statement? Okay, fine. To overcome this problem, what is taken? Two tables, foreign key column in the child table. Foreign key column in the child table. Yeah, this time data navigation problem is solved, and the data redundancy problem is called data maintenance problem is also solved. Everyone understood my point there. Total, how many types of relationships are there in between tables? Are four are there. One to one, one to many to one, many to many. Yes. So reason when tables are in relationship using foreign key, can we keep classes in relationship using foreign key? No. No. How to keep classes in relationship? Either through composition, and this composition can be done directly by using collection or non-collection. That can be done either by using collection or by using non-collection, whatever it is. So that means the way we keep classes in relationship is different. The way we keep tables in relationship. Are you getting my point there or not? The way we keep classes in relationship is different. The way we keep what tables in relationship. But still, classes of relationship should be mapped with the classes of tables of relationship. So that's why basic OR mapping is not sufficient. We need advanced OR mapping. That is what? We need advanced OR mapping. That is, we need advanced OR mapping. We need advanced OR mapping. That is association mapping, multiplicity. It can be in two ways here: unidirectional and bidirectional. Unidirectional means from parent we can access child or from child we can access parent, but both at a time not possible. So that is what bidirectional and unidirectional. It can be implemented in two ways. Number one, using collection, and without using collection, non-collection boss. One to many, many to many needs collection, and what is this? Okay, many to one and one to one does not need collection. In an XML, we have these tags here. In association mapping of annotation, we have these annotation to build the association. Today, what we do is we will go for one to many unidirectional unidirectional association using XML driven configurations. One to many unidirectional association using XML driven configurations. Yes, guys. Fine. Tell me here, one to many. Collection based or non-collection based? Collection based. Definitely collection based. Fine. Okay. So what is the example you are going to take? User phone number. Same example I am going to take, user phone number. So one user can have one or more phone numbers. So it is called one to many association. One to many association. Right. So right now we are looking to implement as one to many association. That's really nice. But how we want to implement? Parent to child or child to parent? 7th. How you want to implement? Parent to child. Parent to child. I want to implement it as parent to child. That means being from parent, we are able to access the child. If it is child to parent, it would have become many to one. But right now I am looking for parent to child, guys. Okay. Yeah. Since it is, since we want to implement it, since we want to implement it, since we want to implement it as since we want to implement it as one to many unidirectional association, having parent to child navigation, having parent to child navigation. What navigation here? Parent to child navigation. So so the parent, the parent, okay, entity class, parent entity class should have special collection type property to hold multiple multiple phone number of multiple objects of child class. Multiple objects of child class. Seriously, nothing but multiple phone numbers. Seriously, it should be in a position to hold how many here? Multiple phone numbers. Everyone got the clarity there here? Collection type property to hold multiple objects of child class, nothing but multiple phone numbers. Everyone understood my point there or not there? Yes, guys. Right. Now let's see what are the tables I'm going to take. User underscore info. User underscore info is my parent table. What are the columns I'm going to have? User ID, number PK. Okay, next one, username, varchar2, address, varchar2. That's it. So this is parent DB table, boss. This is parent DB table. This is parent DB table. Next. Other side, what we got? Child DB table. Phone. What is this? Phone. That is number. Next, we are going to have phone that we type, number type. Provider. Provider. Provider varchar2. What is that? Varchar2. Next one, provider varchar2. User underscore ID FK column. Yeah, same thing you can take, a different one you can take. Yes, guys. Yeah, if you don't want to take this one as a primary key column, if you are not interested to take phone as a primary key column, are you getting my point? Okay. Phone as a primary key column, you can take one more thing. And is it compulsory to take primary key column? Yeah, no, optional. Is it compulsory to take primary key column? Come on, speak, guys, speak up. Is it compulsory to take primary key column? No, na. Right. It's a recommendation only. Okay. So that's why if you are interested, registration number, you can take it as a PK. Registration number, phone registration number, some number I am taking. Phone registration number I am taking it as a PK. And it is number and PK. Number and PK. Yes, guys. So now let's go here. We will try to develop using XML setup, boss. Okay, na? One-to-many relationship based on the XML setup. We will develop directly here. Say next. Meven hyphen archetype hyphen quick start. Meven hyphen archetype hyphen quick start. Say next. HB process 68. Okay. One too many unidirectional association. One too many unidirectional association example. What is that here? One too many unidirectional association example. Okay, here what is the default package? com.nt.test. Save finish. com.nt.test. Save finish. Yes, guys. I didn't share large objects with you. Huh? I did not share large object projects with you guys. Team share projects. Finish. Git staging. Commit. LOB. Push. Yes, guys. Fine. Where is this? Properties, project facets, Java, 13, 14, whatever it is. From previous projects, utility class you copy, CFZ you. Utility class and CFZ you copy, paste it. Yes, pom.xml, no need of any special jars, guys. Regular jars are sufficient. Say paste. No need of special jars here. Regular jars are sufficient, more than sufficient. Yeah. com.util.java. com.util.java. Yes. Job seeker is still not there. I have to arrange it. No doubt in that. Mapping file names will also be changed here. Don't worry. I have to add mapping files. I'm going to add two mapping files because two tables, two domain classes. Now better to take two mapping files. Add resource com/nt/cfz/ com/nt/cfz/ come on, cfz/. Is there any further improvisation? No other improvisation. No, it's the same. Okay. Userinfo.hbm.xml. For association mapping, no need of adding any special entries, guys. Regular. Phone number.hbm.xml. Phone number.hbm.xml. Yes, entity dot. We are keeping in entity package now. Here also entity dot. Copy that. Let me create a package. New package. com.nt.entity. Say paste. Yeah, we'll change it. Fine, guys. Okay, test package. As of now, nothing is there. Okay, next. We'll go for what here? Job seeker. Now we are changing this name to user info dot hbm dot xml. User info dot hbm dot xml. File names are not case sensitive, not a problem. User info dot hbm dot xml. File save as phone number dot phone number dot hbm dot xml. What dot here? Phone number dot hbm dot xml. Right. Let me develop my entity classes, guys. Class phone number. Tell me in phone number table how many columns are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Taking property for foreign key column is optional or mandatory? Optional. So we'll go by like that. At the rate data is XML's boss. Annotations we will discuss later. Implements serializable. Implement serializable. Private int registration number. Private long phone. Private string type. Private, come on. Private string type. Private string provider. Private string provider. I think enough. Taking property. Taking property for foreign key column is optional. Yes. While developing entity classes in relationship for entity classes for association based on DB tables in association. Okay. Taking property for property for FK column. Taking property in entity class for FK property is optional. Is optional. Yes, guys. We are ready with the phone number, guys. Nice. Next. Yes. Here is my entity. New class. Parent class is user info. That's good. User info. First of all, let me say implement serializable. Yes, that's done. Private into user ID. Username. Private string address. These are the properties. Private string address. Now listen. Private set collection. Yeah, I'm starting with set. We can take list map, other things also. Private set. Tell me what is this? Private set phone number. Phone number phones. Private set phone number phones. At the rate data. Here also you will get getter setter methods. Easy na guys. This is the special property. Special property. Okay. Special property to build uh, one too many association. Association. Okay. By holding multiple by holding multiple objects of child class. Objects of child class. Yes, boss. I think this is the only extra, boss, compared to previous one. Okay. Already we have taken set. Earlier we have taken set with primitives, but this time I am taking set with class. Set with class because it has to hold multiple child objects. Due to this, my user class and phone number are there in what relationship? What is that relationship? This is set collection type. Set collection type ready to hold multiple objects of phone number. It is going to be one to many relationship. What relationship here? One to many. Yes, guys. User info dot Java, phone number, user info dot Java, phone number dot Java. These two are there. User info dot HBM dot XML. Okay, this one. First of all, let me complete phone number dot HBM dot XML. Yes. We will write everything nicely. Okay, what is the name of the class, guys? Entity package, same. Package name is given at the top. Phone number. Phone number. It has to be mapped with which table here? Phone number. Phone number. Yes, guys. Next one. ID. Name is equal to registration number. Name is equal to registration number. Type is equal to int. Type is equal to int. Tell me here. Generator class is equal to. Generator class is equal to. What is that? I want to use one or other generator for this. What is the generator that you want to use? I want to use sequence. Default sequence is there now, that should be used. Default sequence. No sequence name I am giving. Default sequence it should use. Arakil na, that's fine. Property name is equal to. Property name is equal to. What's the next one? Okay, phone. Type long. Sizes anyhow we cannot control, we know that. Property name is equal to type. Type string. Yes, small only. Property name is equal to provider type string. Sir, I want to generate these columns dynamically. When you want to generate string columns dynamically, we can control the sizes, right? So type is what? 10. Here. Type is 50. Type is 10. Type is 50. Yes, guys. Type is string and type is 15. Okay. Why type is giving error? Oh, two times type has comma. Length. Length is equal to 15. String column sizes we can control. Numeric data type column sizes we cannot control. That's why I'm not writing length anywhere. Easy na? Sir, you are not taking any property. Total how many? 4 are there? 4 properties are configured. One has ID property. ID property is compulsory in configured. Right. Now come to user info. These are the 4 properties we are having. 3 simple property. One is for association mapping. So now is file save as userinfo.hbm.xml. Userinfo.hbm.xml. Right. No confusion anytime. Okay. Here, what is the class name, guys? User info. What is the table, guys? User info. User underscore info, na? What I have taken? Yeah, user underscore info. Nice. ID, ID opening and closing. ID name is equal to user ID. Name is equal to user ID. User ID, user ID. Okay, fine. Name is equal to user ID. Next one. Type is equal to int. Generator class is equal to increment. Its value should come through increment. That's value should come through sequence. Sir, there no sequence is specified. It value could come through default sequence. Property name is equal to, come on guys. Property name is equal to, what is the next one? Username. What's the next property? Username address. Username. Text. Type is equal to string. Length is equal to length. Length is equal to 12. Okay, type is equal. Length is equal to 12. Okay, next. Property name. ADDRS address. Type is equal to string. Length is equal to 10. Length is equal to 15. I will take. Here also 15. I will. Yes, this is nice. Okay, now tell me, what's the next property we are having? Phones. What is the type of the property set? When type of the property is set, automatically we will be taking set tag or not? Automatically we'll be taking set tag or not? Come on. Right. Set name phones. Set name phones. Are you understanding my statement there? Okay. Set name phones. Right. Now tell me, set name phones. Sir, should I mention table name or not? Not required here. Why? Anyhow, we are going to configure so and so class as association class. That association class, anyhow, table is there. There is no need of mentioning table. Sir, other day when I taken set tag, I have mentioned table. At that time, the table has to be created newly. Because of this configuration, only the table name will be created. That's why you have to mention table name. Right. Okay, boss. Here mentioning table name is optional, boss. Why? Because anyhow, I'm going to configure certain class as child class. Child class is already mapped with the table. We all know that. Look at this. Phone number dot HBM dot XML. Yeah, already phone number table is mentioned for child class. Okay. Next. What you want to hold? I want to pick up child records to be linked with parent record based on the foreign key column. So key column user underscore ID. This is going to be foreign key column, boss. This is going to be what? Foreign key column. Understanding my statement? I'm asking to take this one as foreign key column. Now tell me, what should be there in the elements? Child objects. This child object should be collected from child table based on which association? One, too many. Based on which association they should be collected? They should be collected based on what? One too many association, right? One too many class is equal to com dot nt dot entity dot, what is this? Phone number. Com dot nt dot entity dot phone number. Listen, another day's class we have written element tag telling that in the elements of set collection so and so should be placed. Already understanding my statement there or not there? Okay. Com dot nt dot entity dot phone number. Array, as the elements of set collection, phone number object should be there. This should be picked up based on which relationship? One to many relationship. Because collection type property set can be there for many to many association, one to many association. So, but what relationship you want to build? One to many relationship. Because that clarity should be there, na? This set collection is taken for what? To take multiple phone number objects based on many to many association, based on one to many association. I want to take that one for based on one to many association. Yes or no? Right. Next one. I'm taking one more thing called cascade is equal to all. What do you mean by that? We'll discuss very. Any persistence operation performed on the parent object. Right now we are in the parent class. Will also take place on associated child objects. Any persistence operation, any non-select persistence operation performed on the parent object will also be take place on associated child objects. You perform save operation on parent object, not only parent object will be saved, associated child objects will be saved. You perform update operation on parent object, okay, not only parent object will be updated, associated child objects will be updated. You perform delete operation on parent object, not only parent object will be deleted, associated child objects also will be deleted. Associated child objects also will be deleted. I hope you are understanding my statement there or not there. I hope you are understanding my statement over here or not there. Okay. So this is about what here? Parent and childs, guys. Parent and child. Everyone understood this set collection. Since tag property type is set, which property? Phones. Okay. Then how it should pick up child table records based on the foreign key column. Fine. Okay, now you have to what element should be there in the child set collection. Okay, phone number class objects which are collected from what? Child table based on which association? One to many association. One to many association. I hope everyone comfortable with this line here. Everyone comfortable with this line? Actually, earlier we have written element. Today I am not writing element tag. Why, sir? Element tag to fill up with a simple values. But right now I am want to fill up with what? Objects. Which objects? Child class objects. Based on which association? One to many association. How the child object should be picked up? Based on this user ID, foreign key column. FK column. Should be picked up based on FK column. What is next one? Why cascade is equal to all? This indicates any non-select persistence operation performed on the parent object should also be take place on associated child objects. Should also be take place on associated child object. Everyone comfortable, guys? Right. So this is very, very important, guys. If you don't mention cascade is equal to all, we have to write save operation on parent object separately, save operation on child object separately. Okay, similarly, delete operation parent object separately, delete operation child object separately. That's why it is recommended to place. Fine. Okay, boss. User info.java. phone number dot Java, phone number dot Java, phone number dot Java. Next, userinfo dot HBM dot XML. Userinfo dot HBM dot XML. Next, phone number dot HBM dot XML. Phone number dot HBM dot XML. Phone number dot HBM dot XML. Yeah, this is what class? Child class. This is what child class. Yeah, the set collection, the set collection phones hold multiple phone number class objects as child objects based on the FK column user underscore ID. Based on the FK column user underscore ID. Cascade is equal to all indicates any non-select persistence operation performed on the parent object also take place. Okay, also take place in the child objects. Also take place on the child objects. Also takes place on the child objects. Cascading means propagating. CSS, cascading style sheets. Style supplied tag also takes place on child tags. Cascading means propagating. Higher to lower automatically will propagate. Anything you do on main object as non-select operation will be propagated to associated child. Are you understanding my point there? Any persistence operation. So that's why cascade is equal to all is very, very important. Then we can feel the navigation. Then we can see the propagation of persistence activity. Otherwise, there's no meaning of keeping relationship, na? Because I said now from parent we can do operations on child. From parent I can access child. So we can all this stuff towards non-select operation only when you take what? cascade is equal to all. I hope everyone enjoyed my point, guys. Come on. What do you say, guys? I hope you thoroughly enjoyed this point. Cascade is equal to all. You understood now? Fine. Someone asked me one question. Sir, what if I have multiple primary keys? Okay. Raju, I think this question, Mr. Raju dot, you have asked this question. Okay. First of all, one table cannot have more than one primary key column. You have to update your core Java knowledge, especially SQL knowledge. In one table, you can have maximum only one primary key column. You can apply composite primary key column on multiple columns. But overall, one table can have only one PK column. First, keep this point in mind, then you never get that kind of innocent doubts. Okay, na? Right. Table can have only one primary key column. Is that clear? Right. Fine. Yeah. Now I want to implement it practically, boss. Okay. Now let us test whether it is working or not accordingly. Class here. One too many insert test. One too many insert test. Main method. Get session. Session SCS is equal to hibernate util dot get session. Session hibernate util dot get session, boss. We got it. So try here. What is this? Try. Transaction tx is equal to null. Boolean flag is equal to false. Transaction tx is equal to null. Boolean, this one. If tell me, if not, session dot get transaction dot is active. Session dot, if not, get transaction dot is active. Tell me. Session dot begin transaction. Transaction is equal to session dot begin transaction. Yes, we are getting a transaction. Understanding my statement? Fine. Here is my begin transaction, guys. Okay, next. After that, what next? After that, what next? Now I have to prepare objects, boss. Yes, prepare objects. Yeah, if you aren't interested, if you are interested, you can prepare objects outside also, not a issue. Prepare objects. Fine. Phone number. Okay, phone number ph1 is equal to new phone number of. Listen, if you feel like that, okay, anyhow, this will be generated dynamically, and we have 3 param constructor. We can take a 3 param constructor. Yes. Next, this will be generated dynamically. Only these two things I have to give. Anyhow, this is also dynamically added one, right? So here we can think about taking 2 param constructor here. Yes, because see more. Okay. So for that purpose, what is the, I have introduced Lambda KPA long back. Remember that? Remember that? Tell me. Required arg constructor. Required arg constructor. Tell me on which property we want constructor, that one. Yeah, tell me how to tell that I need so and so property should participate in constructor. Uh, at the rate non-null. Where I should write at the rate non-null? Okay, at the rate non-null, where I should add on the properties where I need constructor, on the properties where I don't need constructor. On the properties where I need constructor, on the properties where I don't need constructor. Okay, at the rate not null. At the rate non-null. Non-null. Okay, you are right. Yes. At the rate non-null. At the rate non-null. Yeah. Now you see the generated one. User info dot Java. Nice. So we are not having. Why it is not giving Rababu? Why it is still giving 0 param constructor? Why it is giving? Oh, I think we tested. We have added in phone number. Let's go for phone number dot Java. Phone number. See. So we got what? Phone string string. 3 param constructor came or not came? 3 param constructor came. But on safe side, better to have one 0 param constructor also. Because in this process, we are missing 0 param constructor at the rate no arg constructor. Now you observe. Okay, we got one no arg constructor also. We got one no arg constructor also. Everyone understood this gun, guys? Okay. Next, at the rate data, at the rate no arg constructor, at the rate required arg constructor. Okay, tell me, at the rate non-null, at the rate non-null, at the rate non-null, at the rate non-null, at the rate non-null. I hope you got a clarity, guys. Okay, now you get string and string only. You will simply get string and string. Check it out. User.java. User info, string and string. Yes. Yeah, because taking a constructor having more than 3 params is bad practice. But you can take a constructor having more less than or equal to 3 params, right? So that our job will be simplified here, boss. Nothing else. Prepare objects. Okay, first I'm going to prepare child objects, guys. Child objects. Tell me. Phone number ph1 is equal to new phone number of first phone number all 9cl, all 9cl. Type is what? Residence. Type is residence. Provider is Airtel. Provider is Airtel. Come on. Phone number ph2. New phone number. What is this? All eights. Next one is what? Office. Next one is what? Office. Tell me. VI. Next one is what? VI. Next one is what? VI. Two phone numbers are ready. Okay, now let me add them to set collection. Set phone number. Okay. Phones phones set is equal to phones set is equal to Java 8 feature set dot off ph1 comma ph2 set dot off ph1 comma ph2. Fine, we are ready with this stuff here. Nice. Parent object, tell me. User is equal to new user. I think we have taken user info na. User is equal to new user info of. Everyone understood my point there or not there? Come on. Yes, right. User dot what dot? User dot what dot? User dot uh, user dot user info. User is equal to new user info of. That's good. Yes, we are having. I think we have take. We can take two arg constructor also. Raja address is Hyderabad. Anyhow, user ID will be generated dynamically. User dot add user dot set phones of set collection phones set. Anyhow, cascade is equal to 2 is there. Save objects set childs to parent. Yeah, save objects. Tell me. Session dot save parent object. Session dot save parent object. Okay. Here flag is equal to true. What is next one? Catch hibernate exception he dot print stack trace. There we got flag is equal to false. Then we are having finally block. Then we are having what? Finally block. Okay. Transaction management. If flag, if flag, tx dot commit. If flag tx dot commit, sys out parent parent to child objects are saved. Else tx dot rollback parent to child objects are not saved. Close session factory. Hibernate util dot close session factory. Finally, end of main method, end of class. End of main method, end of class. Easy na guys? Am I calling any save method on child objects? Am I calling save method on child objects? Not at all. Did you notice it? Am I calling child object? No, because cascade is equal to all. Cascade is equal to all. Understanding my statement? Yes. One too many, insert test. Click on it. See, tables are generated, guys. First, what it is doing? Inserting into childs. Okay. First, inserting into parent and inserting into childs. Then updating what? Foreign key column with parent object, parent file. Then updating foreign key column. See, user ID, it is updating later. So who is taking responsibility of creating tables here? Table creation also it only taking care. See, foreign key column has come. User ID number. User ID number. Hmm. Sir, why it is not coming as foreign key column? It won't come here. Later, add constraint foreign key user ID. References user underscore info. Foreign key user ID references. Everything it will do. Why, sir? Why it has become foreign key? Array, we mentioned in key column, na? Since we mentioned in key column, automatically tables will be that column become foreign key column. See how it is inserting here. First inserting into parent table, then inserting into child table, later updating foreign key column. Later it is updating the foreign key column. Check it out. That means after that it is building the association. After that it is building the association. So let's come here. CONN loading is happening. So tables user underscore info. User underscore info. One Raja Hyderabad, because I used an increment generator, accordingly it has come. Next one. We got one more thing. What is that? Phone number. Phone number. Yes. See this provider VE Airtel user ID 1, because I used sequence. That sequence has already generated so many numbers. That's why it is working as what? 61, 62. So now relationship is built because of this foreign key column, guys. Relationship is built because of this foreign key column or not there. What do you say, guys? So did I take property for foreign key column? No. Do I need to take any property in the child class for foreign key column? Not required. That is completely optional. I hope you noticed it. So table creation, everything is taking place, boss. First it is inserting into parent table, then it insert into child table, then it will keep both parent table and child table records in relationship by updating what? Foreign key column. By simply updating foreign key column. So my theory and practicals are matching or not matching. For example, I wantedly gone to this place, this one, and I am removing cascade is equal to all. I am removing this cascade is equal to all. Nice. Now you observe. Yeah, we got exception, boss. What is the exception? Object references and unsaved this one phone number before flushing phone number. So we are getting some errors here. See, it is just trying to insert into user table and trying to update phone number column, not going to work out, because cascade is just inserting only phone number user table and updating foreign key column. It's not at all doing that. It is not trying to insert any record in what? Associated child objects. How can you say they are associated? Array, in the user object, there is a set collection. Inside set collection, child phone number objects are there. That means they are set collection properties or not. That means they are set collection properties or not. I hope you are understanding my statement. So that's why cascade is equal to all is very, very important. Where is this? Here. Cascade is equal to all is not optional. Cascade is equal to all is mandatory. It is compulsory one. It is not just optional one, guys. Okay, fine. So first of all, let me give the tables that are generated. Phone number table, let me give. Yeah, we have a user ID table, user ID column, and we are getting that. Okay, let it be. Tell me, cascade is equal to all is mandatory or optional, boss? Cascade is equal to all is mandatory or optional? Mandatory. Okay. While saving, while saving object, while saving object in the bracket, session dot save user, session dot save user, inserts record to parent table, inserts records to child table, insert records to parent table by collecting data, by collecting data from parent object. Inserts record to child table, inserts record to child table by collecting data from child object, child objects that are associated with parent object, that are associated with parent objects. Next, C updates, updates child table FK column with parent table PK column, PK column values. Update child table FK column with parent table PK column values. Everyone understood this point, guys? How the memory diagram looks. This is basically user object, guys. Okay. This is basically user info object. Yes, this is having properties like what? UID. UID, yeah? What is the property, boss? User ID. Okay. User ID. What is the number? 1. Uname. Username. Okay. Username Raja. ADDRS Hyderabad. Phones. This phones is a set collection, guys. This phones is a set collection. Phones is a set collection. Set collection. Yes, which is going to have 2 phone number objects. Phone number object 1, phone number object 2. Phone number object 1, phone number object 2. Phone number object 1, phone number object 2. All 9s. REZ number. REZ number for 45. Some other details are there. Some other details are there. All 8s. 46. Some other details are there. Tell me, when I say session dot save user object, indirectly what's happening, guys? User object is having set collection. In set collection, phone number objects are there. So overall, what happened? By collecting record from data from user object, one record is inserted into parent table. And by collecting what? Data from associated child objects of this user object, the relevant 2 records will be inserted in child table. The relevant 2 records will be inserted in what? Child table. Yes, guys. Fine. Yeah, if any problem towards insertion of record, exception rises, rollback will take place. For example, first parent table record is inserted. While inserting child table record, some problem has come. Sir, why problem will come? I will show now. I'll show. Okay, I will take phone number office, bigger number. More than column size I will take. More than column size I will take. Here what? Who is this fellow? Suresh. Yes. Now you observe. Phone numbers also I will take all 7s. Okay, some 6. Yes, guys. Now you observe. Now you observe. We got exception, but you see this one. Refresh. Any record insertion in the user table? No. Okay. At the same time, any insertion in the phone number table? That is the beauty of rollback activity, guys. That's the beauty of rollback activity. If one operation failed in one table, on other table also operation will be failed. Is not coming. Anyhow, we are not expecting At least another number also not coming. Yes, note. If any problem, I mean to say exception rises. If any problem or exception rises, okay, in in parent or child table record insertion, parent or child table record insertion, then automatically other, then other table, other table, other db table record insertion fails, insertion fails, because we are executing this code in transaction management. We're executing this code in what transaction management. Yes guys, this is done guys. Select operation in one to many association, one to many unidirectional association, parent to child, one to many unidirectional association, parent to child. Tell me here, from parent we can access child. Can we access parent from childs here? Okay. Here we can access child objects, nothing but phone number objects. Phone number objects from parent object. Parent object. What is that? User info object. But reverse is not possible. Reverse is not possible. But reverse is not possible because it's a unidirectional association. That's why. Simple theory is because it's a unidirectional association, reverse is not possible. Okay, guys. Now let me make this one successful. Second set of record insertion successful, so that we'll have something to load and display. Yes, guys. Now you observe this. Refresh, another two phone numbers got added. Another one user got added. User info. Another one user got added. Understanding my point there? Okay, phone number wrong. How phone number wrong? Why it is wrong? I don't think it is wrong. Phone number. What's the problem? Yes, these are the numbers that we have taken now, guys. 65, 66. Yes, guys. Now I want to perform select test, guys. File save as one to many select test. One to many select test. No need of preparing objects. Really not required. No need of transaction management. Okay, no need of transaction management. Yes, here is my transaction management. Here is my transaction management. Oh, I think we need transaction support still. Dummy is required. Transaction tx is equal to null. Tx is equal. If not, session dot get transaction dot is active. Tx is equal to session dot begin transaction. Okay. Session dot begin transaction. Fine, guys. So here I want to perform load operation. Load. Yeah. Listen. If you load the parent object, associated child objects will be loaded or not. If you load the parent object, the associated child objects will be loaded. What do you say, guys? Definitely, na? If you load parent objects, their associated child objects will be loaded. Will be loaded lazily. Will be loaded lazily, automatically. Will be loaded lazily, automatically. Will be loaded lazily, will be loaded automatically, but lazily, boss. Not immediately it will be loaded, but lazily it will be loaded. On demand basis, they will be loaded. Yes, guys. So let's see list, array list, list collection list, because query dot. Okay, first of all, query is equal to session dot create query. Query is equal to session dot create query from user info. What info here? From user info. org.hibernate.query.query. Tell me next one. List phone number. Sorry. List for user info. User info list is equal to query dot get result list. Query dot get result list. Control plus shift plus O. Yeah. Tell me. In each iteration, we are going to get one user object. In each iteration, we are going to get one user object. There I am going to write parent plus user. Yes. But for every parent, we are having multiple child objects, guys. Set phone number. Okay. Childs is equal to user dot get phones. User dot get phones. Yeah. Childs dot for each. Childs dot for each. PHERO. System dot out dot println ph. Okay. After that, only one line is there. This is optional. This is optional. You can write that one in this one. Semicolon is optional because only one line is there. To be more specific, okay, I want to write a message child object colon ph. Yeah, if you want, you can use that one also. System dot out dot println also you want to use, but I want to write this message child object or child message. I want to write this message. This okay. So this is giving me parent boss getting associated childs of a parent. Getting associated childs of a parent. This gives me each parent. This will give associated childs of a parent. End of the catch block, guys. Fine. Save this. One too many select test. One too many select test. Observe this one. Parent is there and his associated childs are coming. Again, parent is there, associated childs are coming. Coming or not coming? Okay. Now you observe. I stopped processing what childs? I stopped processing childs. I am processing only parent. This time what happened? This time what happened? Parent, user is displayed, still phones are displayed. Observe very carefully, guys. Okay, I'm getting select query related to phone number. Only parent came, but I'm getting select query related to phone number, irrespective of. Come on, I'm getting select query related to phone number, irrespective of whether I am processing what childs or not. Whether I am processing childs or not. Oh, I think here we are calling two-string method. Na, that is the problem. Oh, I got it. I got it. Okay, no. This two-string method is internally calling. That's why we are getting it. Okay, 1 minute. I don't call two-string method here. Get user ID. Tell me. User dot get username. User dot get user dot get address. I'm not calling two-string, guys. Leave it. No, actually, two-string is a different story. I will tell. Yeah, this time only parent records have come. Did you notice it? No query related to child. No query related to child. Did you observe this, guys? Sir, earlier why it came? Two-string method is internally calling child class two-string method. That's why. By default, it is performing lazy loading or not. It is not at all touching. It is not generating any query related to child objects. Did you notice that? Okay. When parent objects are loaded, associated child objects will be loaded automatically, but lazily they will be loaded. What will be loaded? On demand basis, they will be loaded. You need not to load them separately, but they will be loaded very lazily. So how it you can say, when you start utilizing child objects, when you start utilizing child objects, so then child objects will be loaded. See, child table related select queries are coming when you start utilizing them or not. What's the meaning of this statement, guys? You only check that. If you load parent object, the associated the associated child objects will be loaded automatically, will be loaded lazily and automatically, will be loaded lazily and automatically. I hope you understood the meaning of this statement or not there. I hope you understood this statement, guys. Okay. So now take this stuff. Yes. This gives me parent object. This gives me child objects. Sir, how to disable this lazy loading? How to enable eager loading? Okay, what are the different lazy options that we are having? Like these multiple discussions are there that I will take up in what? Tomorrow's class. Tomorrow at 9 o'clock we have a session. Tomorrow we have a session at 9 o'clock, continuation of Hibernate. Thank you. Are you there, guys? Still, select operation is not there. The select operation is not there. Okay. Still, man, select operation is not completed. Still, many things were there. Fine. Tomorrow is Sunday. I know I noticed that. Okay, that's there in my mind. Still, we have a class at 9 o'clock. Still, we have a class at 9 o'clock. Thank you, guys. We'll meet tomorrow.